where we can collect data, and if there is any Sasquatches in the area, we might be something that they're attracted to. Because from, like I said, it's considered a known thing, and I'm just doing, quote unquote, this little experiment. Are we really that approachable as a female group? If it was a true experiment, then we would have males do the exact same thing also. But this is, quote unquote, an inquiry. Right. We're just wanting to see what we can gather as evidence and if we can produce any activity. And so I'm really excited about that. My good friend, and her name is Cindy Cadell. She's probably my best friend in the Bigfoot world, who thinks along the same lines as I do, is my partner in this. And we're trying to get sponsorships for food, for equipment. We want to set up FLIRs in every corner of our camp. We're also going to, like I said, set up all kinds of DNA traps, hair traps. She was the liaison for Les Stroud on his Bigfoot show. So she's got some great contacts to help me, as well as she's putting on an event in Bend, Oregon, which I'll be speaking at, called, I think it's called Bigfoot and Brews, where different breweries are going to make different kind of Bigfoot beers, and different speakers are going to be in different breweries, and you can come to the town on that day and go to a specific brewery, drink that Bigfoot beer and listen to a speaker, and then you walk over to the next brewery and drink more beer and listen to more speakers. So she's actually got her archaeology degree specifically because of Bigfoot. And she's worked with the BLM, and a really fantastic lady. If you can get to know her, you should. I've also am working this summer with my good friends, Nathaniel York and Kurt Brandenburg, who are exceptionally brilliant men who have always supported me and led me in the right direction. And if you can get to know them, you should. But yeah, so I think that predictability could be something in the Bigfoot world.
I don't see why it wouldn't. I mean, because they are stalkers. They do know when you're out there. They hunt because,
well, you know. Well, yeah. I mean, it okay. So
the safety would be in the numbers, but the attention getting would be in the patterns.
Right. But also, let's look at it this way. So, say somebody broke into your home, but they didn't really disturb anything in your home, and they left. I guarantee you, if you went home, opened your front door, you would be like, somebody's been here. Mm-hmm. Who's been in my home? I think Sasquatch, and like I said, I think they're rock apes. I think they're at the highest point, and they overlook their territory, and they know what they're looking for. They watch their food come in, they watch their food go out, and they watch intruders who are us humans. And I think we intrigue them. You know, I think their intelligence level is above the great apes. Do I think they're as intelligent as us? not if they lived in the city, but it goes hand in hand. I think if you and I tried to say, okay, I'm going to leave the city and live in the woods for the rest of my life on nothing but what is in the woods, we'd have a hard time. Whereas the Sasquatch absolutely knows what he's doing, and he doesn't need anything.
And he knows what's dangerous to him, food-wise and lifestyle.
Right. So.
Fascinating.
Anyway.
I love it.
I just, at the end of the day, is it about me or is it about the species? The species is what is so amazing. It's the great North American Sasquatch. How lucky are we? I mean, and it's not a weird, crazy idea.
No, it's not.
It's
well thought out, in my opinion. And
right. And
I think it's a good plan.
Well, and there are organizations that you can join. Now, you have to pay for them. But, and I can't remember the names of these organizations, but I could come up with them. But you can say, hey, I want to help out. And there are citizen scientist organizations that will take you to places like Brazil and these rainforests, and you spend 2 to 3 weeks there. You pay like $5,000. You help them discover new species, and they give you all the tools on how to do it within the group, and you get to be a part of that. That's what I feel like I'm doing right now. I am helping science with the discovery of the great North American Sasquatch.
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing. And my grandchildren are going to be like, oh, yeah, my grandma was a great explorer. And that's what I want to be, so true to the science and to the species itself, that when my name comes up, nobody says, she was full of shit. Excuse my language, but sometimes we got to use bad language to express exactly what we mean. I want the species to be a part of me, and I be a part of it as far as doing it justice. And that's what I am here for.
I think it's admirable.
That's what I'm here for. Well, it's my love. It's my passion. It's, my opinion means crap. The solid evidence and the truth and the fact that I always walk around saying pro-proof is truth. And I think Sasquatch deserves that.
Well, I agree with you because there's so many jokes and there's so many memes and there's so much irreverence. There's so much irreverence and mockery of scientists who are trying to solve these issues and find these questions. And this is an actual being. I mean, people are like, oh, well, there's no evidence. Well, there is trace evidence. There's scat. There's fur that gets left behind. There is circumstantial evidence to beat the band.
Well, we've got plenty of stories.
Yes.
Dating back hundreds of years. And you could even take out all the Native American stories. And I'm Native American, and people always ask me the Native American aspect, and because Native American blood runs through my veins, I'm like, well, myths and legends were never meant to be proven. They were teaching tools.
Yes.
Because there was not a written language, amongst the Native American culture. So they told stories. But the Sasquatch was always involved in every Native American tribe that's ever been. That tells a lot.
Yes.
And, So, but I want to be more than true than just the Native American aspect. I want modern science to say, Shelly Covington-Montana found something, and oh, okay, if she found something, then we need to investigate it. Because I'm the simple guy. I'm just like all the other investigators in this field. We're just regular people. But if I can step up my game and try to mimic science in the aspect that if I say, Dr. Meldrum, this is what I found, Dr. Meldrum would call me and say, Shelly, let's talk. And he would believe me. I know many people who have called Dr. Meldrum, and Dr. Meldrum is kind of like, okay, that's cool, thank you, bye. I don't want to be that girl.
Right.
I want somebody to take me seriously. And I try to mimic what they expect of me. Because science works. People think it
Yes.
doesn't. In the entity of fringed ideas, being UFOs, cryptozoology, mythical, magical monsters. No, if you can put yourself in that right frame of mind, look outside of that, like I look outside of Bigfoot people to find my information, and I go to true experts who know what they're talking about, then I might get some true help in what I'm trying to do. And I just want to prove it, that's all. But not everybody wants to prove it. They just want to experience. A lot of people, come on, Kat, come on, you and I know there's a lot of people that just want to be looked upon as famous or get their name out there because they
at any cost
about this. Yeah.
At any cost.
I'm not that girl.
And that's any field, though. That is in any field, whether it be, research medicine or, whatever. I'm a paranormal investigator. There's a lot of that. People would not do a lot of the things they do without ego. Right?
Exactly.
I want to be the best at what I do. You want to be the best at what you do. There is some notoriety that's, for whatever reason, seems to follow some things. And it's not about me. No, it's about the work.
It's about the work.
Yes.
And that's what I feel is, that's the only thing that matters. The only thing that matters is Sasquatch for me. What can I do to bring forth evidence that Sasquatch actually exists? That's all I care about. I don't care about the Facebook Bigfoot world, which has really messed up the Sasquatch field because it's created this entity of Sasquatch that is nothing like it was 200 years ago. Sasquatch 200 years ago was this living entity in the woods, and every Native American tribe considered them a different entity. They were either a cannibal or a forest friend or whatever.
But they carried over, and a lot of them too. But you know what? We've got to hit that break. I'm so sorry, but we will be right back.
That's okay.
Y'all give us 2.
You are listening to WBHM Digital Broadcasting, the best in paranormal talk only on Paranormal Experience Radio. Broadcasting live out of Birmingham, Alabama.